Hey y'all, hey. Happy Tuesday. How y'all doing? It's fine Tuesday. How you doing? Y'all done finished up my day. And ironically enough, I didn't I got up this morning and just kind of washed my face and brushed my teeth. And I grabbed my computer and just started working. And kind of been up in here all day just doing that. I did get up earlier about 1 o'clock and I ate me some cabbage and some chicken wing that I had cooked before. So I had one little bowl of chili left. And that's what I just warmed up for dinner. But when I finished working for the day, I went and took my shower and started up a load of clothes. So I didn't actually take my shower till the end of the day instead of the beginning of the day. And I actually just looked outside and looked at the snow and I'm like, wow. And I thought, man, this is simply beautiful. But I ain't going out in it because you see my driveway and everything is still a whole hot mess. So. But our manager had texted us anyway and told us to work from home. But he didn't have to tell me because I don't know who's going to clear my driveway unless it's the sun melted. And it's just too cold right now. Let me say my grace, y'all. Thank you, Jesus, for the food I'm about to receive for nourishment of my body in Christ's name. These are just some of them little mini saltine crackers, premium. I like them. So, did y'all get a snow where you're at? Somebody had put in there that it's funny. Yeah, it is. This is a big deal down here, and it is. I get tickled because I was talking to Amber about it. You know, I moved to Tennessee from North Dakota, and then prior to that we were in England, and then prior to that we were in Illinois. So this is a little snow compared to those places, especially in North Dakota. But we got a lot of black ice over in England. But they ain't even equipped. Y'all see the roads and stuff still bad here. That would have been clear up north. And my girlfriend in Ohio, she said, and they even had a thing out about how much stress it was on the system. The utility system, meant for like gas and water. You know, I get the alerts on my phone. And I'm not on, I don't go through, I go through North Central down here, but they were asking people not to run major appliances and stuff. I know one while they had a rolling outage, one time, over in Memphis. But I was telling my girlfriend, well, she just was checking on me. She sent me a text. She lives in Ohio. And she was talking about asking me how I was doing. And I told her, girl, I'm working from home, honey. Where people with uninsured motors and liability need to be. This is the road conditions and the drivers for full coverage people only. And no. And they need to stay at home too if they can. Dad already said these kids wasn't going to school through Wednesday, but looking at these roads now, unless something happens drastically, if they go this week, it'll probably be Friday, if they go this week. I don't know about in Mississippi, but I know in Memphis, if they go this week, it'll be Friday. I don't think they're going this week. Well, like I said, they don't have the equipment to clear roads like they need to. And the problem is, even if it starts melting, the temperature too cool, so then it ice ups overnight. So that's the problem. And these bus drivers. Ricky Smiley had posted something about, we used to, I remember that when he said it, how we used to do the tornado drills, and y'all remember getting on your knees in the hallway. We'd have the drills to hold your head down. And I commented on that post. I said, you know what? I used to say, they sure close these schools down a lot. But these teachers fighting for their life on a normal work day. They don't, no, them kids don't need to be there when if something could drastically happen, they have to be stuck in that school. Stay at home with your parents. I got tickled. Because a young man, I guess, he said he was in a store. And he heard somebody. He said, when was somebody going to tell him how much daycare was? He don't have no kids yet, apparently. But he said he heard that lady say she paid $5.75 a week. He said, what? He said, so he asked her, about the child care. And she repeated it. And he said, that's $1,000. So he did the math. And he said, that's $1,000 every 2 weeks you get paid. And he said, how can people afford that in rent? That's what I'm saying. Having kids ain't no joke. Out here. And talking about working and working too. So I can see why, you know, it's more economical if you got 2 children or 2 or 3 children on the, you know, school-age kids. You don't need to be working. I wouldn't think about going back to work unless I could work from home or work something part-time when they go to school. Unless you really making some money, because it's just not financially makes sense. It does not. To, you know, go out to work. Y'all, I watched this game show. You know, I told y'all this weekend I watched a little bit more TV than I normally do. I watched this game show, and it comes on tonight, so I'm waiting on the episode. I really like it. It's called The Floor with Rob Lowe. It's that new game show on Fox. And it was really good. It was quite interesting. I wouldn't think I was an expert in any of this stuff, to be honest with you. But how they play the game, I knew quite a lot of the answers and some of the things. I said, well, I guess I was an expert in that. You know, but the dogs, I would have never got all of them. I would have got a few. But I would have never got them. And some of the stuff, I'm like, But at the end, every night, whoever has the most part of the floor wins $20K, right? And then, what else I was going to say? But at the end, the person wins. Whoever has the whole floor wins $250,000. That's a neat little game. I like it. Amber said there was another one, but anyway, I went down a rabbit hole and I watched both the first and the second episode because they only 2 episodes. But it's an hour-long game show. So I watched 2 of those episodes, right? And I forgot all about the show, Only Murders in Our Building. And then I said, but I didn't get on that. And I was going to watch some more episode. I watched the 1 episode. I didn't even realize they had season 2, and they on season 3 apparently. I watched the first season and really enjoyed it. That's been a while ago, you know. And I didn't realize they had, you know, I'm just slow motion over here because I don't watch a lot of TV. So I watched the first episode of the second season. And I'm going to watch some more this weekend, I think. I might watch one tonight after the game show. I don't know. I might watch one episode. Do y'all watch that show? Y'all, the funniest story popped up on my it wasn't funny, but it was funny. Popped up on my feed. You know, like you get the alerts on your phone. And it said that this man had escaped, right? Had escaped from the police. Or somewhere over in Memphis. Had escaped from the police, y'all. And keep in mind, it's a single-digit temps, right? Ain't nobody used to this in the South. You know, that's not something that's normal around here. It's only every now and then in the wintertime. It's not no constant thing like up north, you know? Like we had blizzards and stuff when I was in North Dakota and wind chills below 0 and stuff like that. That's not common here. Because single-digit temperatures is just not common in the South. So I don't know what in his mind picked this time of year to say, you know what? I'm going to run. I don't even think the police went after him, to be honest with you. Because I wouldn't. I'd be like, let that fool go. Let him go. I'm not getting out of this car in the cold trying to catch him. Well, he got away. Well, y'all, I guess they said, well, okay. He turned himself in. He turned himself in. They said an hour later. I guess he said, I can't take this number. Sir, now you're going to be somewhere in the jail, up under the jail, because you done with some extra time. You're probably going to be in solitary. I guess this is solitary confinement because you done took your tail. What made you think? And you couldn't even enjoy the little freedom you had for the little hour because it was so cold. Make that make sense, child. Make it make sense. I don't know. But anyway, I'm actually getting full. I ate these crackers, but this chili was real good. I really enjoyed it. I started to freeze this last little bowl, but I said, what the heck? And like I said, I cooked 6 chicken wings, so I still got 2 left. I didn't want to eat it up today, so I'll eat that tomorrow, and I'll probably put some fish or something in the oven for the rest of the week, because I still got it was a whole cabbage, and I was telling my brother a lot. I do slaw mix a lot for a shortcut. But I actually just like cabbage sometimes too, so I actually cut up a cabbage this time. And I think y'all saw when I bought that cabbage at the store. And it was quite tasty. I enjoyed it anyway. But yeah, I still got quite a bit left in here. But I'm full. And I've learned to stop eating when I get to that point. Actually washing clothes and drying clothes. And this is actually my first time I had a full load of color clothes, which I split in 2. Because you know what, I don't have to wash a whole lot, especially since we only work, you know, go in the office. Even though I put clothes on, we only go in 3 days a week. Y'all, I saw interesting, I was watching a little excerpt of I guess one of the morning shows, whichever one Al Roker is on. You know, I don't be here, so I don't really know which one that is. Is that CBS? NBC, one of them. And the young lady on there was saying she wears her pajamas for 3 days. And the guy was like, oh, she said, I take my shower before I put them on. Now I wear mine a couple of days. I wear them at least 2 days. Like if I have a gown, every now and then, unless I waste something on it or something, I might put a new gown on, but normally I wear it at least 2 days. You know, I'm going to bed and I put it on the bed at the end of the day, and when I get home, sometimes I throw that same little gown on. Like I said, unless I done really sweated through the night, or I really done waste something on myself or something, you know, because I'm eating, of course, in this. But, yeah, I wear it right on. And so they had an excerpt on. He said, no, I change mine every night. She said, that's unnecessary laundry. You know, thinking like a woman. That's unnecessary laundry. And so she said, I take a shower every night and stuff be still smelling like soap. That's like saying you changing your sheets every day just because you sleep on them. I guess it just didn't make no sense to me. I didn't think anyway. But and so an expert was on and said you should change them every 3 days. So this is just a question. You know, I done told y'all mine is every couple of days I'll change mine, because I have plenty. But every couple of days I'll change it. But what do y'all do? Do y'all change y'all sleeping attire every night, or is it something different? You know, you put on something every 3 days, like the young lady on the news desk, or what? Or every day, like the gentleman, I don't know his name, that's he's also on the news desk with her, and he was saying that no, about all the skin cells and stuff that you shed and stuff at night. Just interesting. My coworker had sent a text of his pool in his backyard. I guess his pool was iced over. But it was pretty. But he showed up, you know, after my manager had texted us, told us to kind of work from home today. But like I said, they ain't have to worry about me no ways, because I'm not, my driveway is a hot mess. My porch, my front, and all of that. Ain't nothing been shoveled, and not even no steps on it. And I looked, you know, I had a little thing on the way you can see what mail you got. I'm like, it ain't nothing important out in that mailbox. Whatever she put out there until that snow goes somewhere, because I'm not trying to go out there slipping and sliding and falling down in that snow. So I can wait till whatever in that mailbox can wait till I get it. My brother said he went out yesterday and he saw so many just people losing control over the back end of their car, and one guy lost the control of the back end of his truck. But he said he went out because he had to get some gas, because he had to warm up his car for a while before he go into work, and he was down low on gas. And then he tells me he had went to the Goodwill, but the Goodwill's closed. Why was you at the Goodwill, sir? For what? He says half off on holidays. Them folks at the Goodwill wasn't trying to go to work. And you know, I told y'all he was selling on eBay. But I'm like, sir, no sir. But he had to go to work. Last night he said he was going up and down his driveway to get a path clear while the snow was soft, to get a clear path for him to be able to, before it froze over, before he can get out his driveway to go to work last night. I said, Lord have mercy. And they don't talk about, you don't need to leave that house. Sir, you don't have to worry about me. I'm not getting no path. I'm not trying to go up and down my driveway. I'm not trying to do none of that. I'm going to get this computer like I did today. I got up and brushed my teeth, washed my face, and set this right here. And worked on this computer. And at the end of the day, when it was time for me to quit, I closed that computer, shut it on down. And I went back there and took me a shower and put on me some night clothes. And it wasn't like I was all dressed up for work, to be honest with you. Because I just threw a little house dress on and kicked it around this morning. So, yeah. But that's about it over here. How y'all doing? I hope everybody's staying safe. I hope you're staying warm. I hope you got power and all that good jazz. Have everything you need. Ain't fumbling around these stores or none of that. Yeah, he said he had passed by. I guess he was fumbling around on Winchester somewhere. And he said the only restaurant that he saw open and they had a line wrapped was the Cookout. And I said, what? And so then I was telling Amber about it. She said, I bet whoever got to work. She said, Mama, they might have picked them up. She said, because the hospitals was telling them, the people, that they would come and get them. They had to come to work. They would pick them up. So they come to work to leave their phone number and where they live, their address and all. Yeah, but would you trust somebody else driving you in this stuff either? Especially like if it's a larger passenger type vehicle. But I guess that's a nice service that they offer to, come get them. But looking at the roads now and looking at the snow and stuff, I told we have to go on Wednesdays. I'm going to work from home tomorrow. If we can't work from home, I'll just take a vacation day because I'm not going up and I'm not even trying to drive, like I say, down my driveway. But anyway, I'm just sitting up here talking. I just kind of want to stop in. I hope everybody doing well. See how y'all doing. Thought I'd have my little dinner with you tonight and chitter-chat with you just about what was going on around here. But anyway, I'm going to get off here. And I will see y'all later on this week. But I want you to know you're loved. I love you. And God truly loves you the most. Remember to always be kind to yourself and others. Be joyful and be blessed. Love y'all. Bye.